Just quickly before we get into all of the latest G-Shock releases, we are just one day away from announcing the winner of our G-Shock giveaway. And what makes this one even better is that I'm giving you the option to choose your prize. So if you prefer the analog G8010 or the digital GD010, if you win, the choice will be yours. Here's what you have to do to enter. Step 1, subscribe to the Time Drops newsletter. Step 2, subscribe to this channel. And step 3, comment on my review video of those models that will be linked down below. That's it, easy and completely free. All of the steps and information will be linked in the description, so make sure you don't miss out, get your entry locked in ASAP, and I look forward to announcing the winner in our email newsletter this Friday, the 9th of May. Good luck. Right, let's get into some brand new Gs, shall we? First up, we've got another MTG B2000 on the way. G-Shock is set to release the MTG B2000 YBD-2A this May, with a design that nicely blends carbon tech and blue-grey accents for a sleek update to its metal twisted line. In MTG fashion, this one comes with a carbon case with a grey ion-plated top bezel and a black band with a blue resin layer. There's some cool subtle blue highlights on the dial which add a nice contrast, while the hands and indices are coated in some neo bright for some low light legibility. What's slightly different about this watch is it features a carbon and fiberglass bezel frame, reducing its total weight to 131 grams, which is slightly lighter than the regular steel bezeled MTG B2000 models. As you'd expect with an MTG, this watch comes absolutely stacked with features too, including 3 fan favourites of tough solar, multiband 6 and Bluetooth, plus this has triple G resist, sapphire crystal glass and a whole lot more of your standard G-Shock features. These are set to be released worldwide, priced around the £1,000 or $1,200 mark. The MTG B2000 is an absolute beast, so it's always good to see a new colourway. I've actually got the Blue Phoenix myself, so if you want to check out that model in more detail, definitely go and check that video out. Right, next up, G-Shock are dropping their Black and Bold Red series, a very imaginatively named series that features 5 affordable models. In all seriousness, these look wicked. This lineup includes a DW5600, a GA700, a GA-B2100, a Casio with tough solar and Bluetooth on top, the 10-year battery boasting GD010, as well as a rugged king in the GX56. Each model features stealthy bezeled with blacked out logos, but most notably positive LCDs with a bold red tint. A very rare combo that makes these watches stand out big time. But yeah, really liking these. These aren't marked as limited editions and a worldwide release is expected once again. Priced between $100 to $200 across the range, I can see these doing really well. Right now my favourite is probably the GD010 to be fair. We're giving one of those away, by the way. Alright, next up, we have a very welcome return of some GBX 100s. I absolutely love this model, and these two are the latest additions to the surfing-focused member of the G-LIDE family. Straight from the G-Shock website, these are inspired by the sparkle of ocean waves in sunlight. The bezel combines mirror-finished stainless steel with a glossy skeleton resin, a really nice contrast that intends to catch the light like sunlit sea spray. Really interested to see how these look in person. Equipped with a high contrast MIP LCD, which is arguably its most loved feature, the GBX 100 delivers tide graphs, moon data, sunset, sunrise times, high and low tide information, all in clean and easy to read graphics. Thanks to its Bluetooth Smart Link as well, you can also preset tide info from over 3,300 surf spots globally and adjust settings directly via the dedicated app. And when the sun decides to take a dip, a super illuminator and automatic LED backlight keeps everything visible at quick glance. You simply can't go wrong with a GBX 100, and these new ones especially look wicked. I've also done a review of this model quite a while back, so again, if you want to check this watch out in more detail, I'd definitely recommend going and viewing that. These are expected to release worldwide again, priced towards the $200 mark. Very, very good once again. A strong start to the episode for sure. And that continues with our next drop as G-Shock are back with another eco-friendly release in the G5600 BG-5. This is a solar powered square that just dropped in April, nicely coinciding with G-Shock's birthday on the 12th and Earth Day on the 22nd. Based on that familiar G5600 square design, this new model incorporates recycled resin materials, but this time using beige as its base. The bezel and band are nicely blended with white and olive green scraps, creating a real distinctive marble-like appearance, giving this very much cookie and cream vibes, or blue cheese. Similar look, I suppose, very different tastes. Anyway, the best part about this technique is that each piece will feature a slightly different pattern due to the nature of materials used. And just like its predecessor that released last year, this model comes stacked with your standard G-Shock functionality with tough solar on top. This limited edition is priced at 20,900 yen, which is around about $150, and it's not confirmed yet, but may see an international release. Let's see. Next up, we've got 2 pairs of popping models for those with smaller wrists. We've got 2 GMA P2100s and 2 GMA S120s. These are solid, compact models that incorporate all of your standard G-Shock features for an affordable price. The two P2100s look very similar to the neon Casios that released a few years back, and therefore much more unisex than previous models, which is cool, nicely opening this series up to more people, while the S120s are very fresh and very much summer ready with vibrant blue and orange hands alongside some positive displays. These are all set to be priced around $100 to $120, a decent few additions to their respective lineups, that's for sure. Next up, very hot off the press and therefore not too many images yet, American rapper and TV host Action Bronson has just teased a new G-Shock collab with his Baklava clothing brand, showcasing the upcoming GA2100 Desert King model on Instagram. This watch features a translucent brown bezel, a red tinted LCD display, and a black wire guard giving it a real rugged and distinctive look. A grid sphere print also decorates the black dial, while strap adapters and a cloth band round off the military vibe. Expected to be priced somewhere around the $150 mark. The man's got a huge following, plus this looks very cool, so I can see this doing very well indeed. Something else very cool and is worth quickly noting is that the undefeated square we featured in a previous episode is about to go live this Friday, the 9th of May. So if you're up for that one, mark your diaries. If you haven't yet seen that one, be sure to head over to the channel and check out our previous What's New episodes. Right then, next up, an absolute Goliath of a release, we have another MRG Frog. G-Shock have just unveiled the MRG BF1000 RG-3A. The latest addition to the Frogman MRG line, launching this May. This highly spec'd dive watch takes visual cues from the mighty Goliath frog, the world's largest amphibian in fact. Hence why I said Goliath earlier, by the way, it's not a word I use to describe things frequently. Anyway, as such, this watch features a striking silver, grey and green colourway. Crafted from titanium and finished with a deep layer hardening and titanium carbide treatment, this watch comes paired with a durable Durasoft fluoro rubber strap, and features a sapphire crystal caseback with green vapor deposition, featuring that classic ever so recognisable Frogman character. And as you'd expect with an MRG and a Frogman, functionality is everything here. Expect to see ISO 200 meter divers water resistance, tough solar, Bluetooth, multiband 6, tide graphs, dive log with up to 30 records, dual time, loomed hands and hour markers, plus a lot more. Again, another new thing to note here is that this is actually the first model in the MRG BF1000 line that forgoes a diamond-like carbon coating, helping bring the price down slightly. However, this is still £4,400 in the UK and is expected to be around $4,900 in the US. How beautiful does it look though? Really liking the colorway of this one, and I know a lot of you do too. Absolutely love a Frogman, so another MRG version is always very welcome. Right then, next up, set to land in May once again, is the all-new GBA 950 series, marking Casio's latest evolution to the G Squad lineup. A successor to the GBA 800 and 900, the GBA 950 trims down in both size and weight, now measuring at 48.5mm in length, 43.9 in width, and 16mm in thickness, weighing just 53 grams. This fitness-focused model features a carbon fiber reinforced case, a step tracker, as well as Bluetooth connectivity for seamless syncing. Design-wise, this one also takes cues from the GAB001 and features an integrated band and bezel, plus a re-engineered strap co-developed with Japanese firm Outsense, with the intention of bringing added comfort and flexibility. We've got some loomed hands and hour markers once again with a front face light button to ensure visibility in low lighting, especially when you're on the move. And as mentioned, you'll get a step counter, training metrics like distance, pace and calories, etc., all with enhanced accuracy when GPS linked with your phone. You can expect familiar features like dual time, repeatable interval timers, alarms, an automatic LED backlight, plus a whole lot more with a 2-year battery life included. These analog digital models are expected to release worldwide for the price of 25,300 yen, which is around $180 or £130. I'm really liking the look of these, not sure which one I like best at the moment. I imagine the black will be very popular, but I do like that purple, and that off-white is also very cool. The whole case and bezel gives off a bit of a glow-in-the-dark vibe on first look. Imagine if that whole thing was loomed. That would be cool. Anyway, let me know what you think of this series, plus all of the others we've run through in this episode. Don't forget to get your entry locked in ASAP for the giveaway by signing up to the Time Drops newsletter, subscribing to this channel, and commenting on our big case video. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.